Foodies, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's episode. If you're new here, I am Jemmy and this is Jemmyfoodie. And first things first, foodies, Happy New Year! Happy New Year 2022, and I'm wishing you blessings and abundance. And in this year, I hope that you will grow, and I hope that you will also grow in whatever thing that you're doing in your career. I wish you blessings. Happy New Year! So today we're starting the year with a bang, and I'm going to show you how to make pizza at home. I'm using very basic ingredients and I'm showing you a very easy and simple way to do it at home. I hope you learned something that you didn't know, and I hope that you're going to try this recipe in your own kitchen. Come with me and let's do this. So we have 2 cups of all-purpose wheat flour, warm water. We have 1 tablespoonful of baking powder, 1 tablespoonful of sugar, 1 teaspoonful of salt. We have 1 tablespoonful of baker's yeast. That's for the dough. Then for our toppings, we have mozzarella cheese, we have gourget, 1, we have 1 large onion, 1 bell pepper, 2 tomatoes for the pizza sauce, 3 cloves of garlic, tomato paste. We also have 4 beef sausages, those are toppings. We have curry powder for the pizza sauce, garam masala, and black pepper. We will start by making the dough so that we allow it to proof and rise. So we will add all the ingredients, that's sugar and salt, baking powder, and yeast. Mix all of them together. You will also have to add some little bit of vegetable oil so that it's not too hard. Then you will add warm water bit by bit as you knead the dough. This is a very simple recipe that you can follow at home. I hope that you're going to learn something from all this that we are doing here. Our dough is ready now. You'll just add some little oil on the surface of the dough so that it does not dry so much when you are leaving it to proof. If you are wondering how to do it, you will just do your dough as you would for mandazi or for chapati. Just that make sure you have all those ingredients that are needed. That's basically what makes the dough rise. It's just like you're making some bread. Now allow your dough to rise. You can accelerate this process. If you've not watched our mandazi video, you can go back and see how we accelerate this process usually. allow it to rise before you can use. Now prepare the tomatoes that you will use for the pizza sauce. We are going to blanch them in water so that we are able to remove the skin. You will remove the stalk part, then make some incisions on the top and bottom part, then put them in water and allow them to boil a little so that the skin can easily peel off. These cuts will allow you to peel off the skin easily. Just make them uh, just the way I am doing them here. As the tomatoes blanch and the dough rises, prepare the remaining ingredients. Cut very thin slices for the bell pepper. Grate the garlic cloves. Grate the cheese, the mozzarella cheese. I'm using 250 grams and I'm intending to make two medium-sized pizzas. Our tomatoes are now ready. We're going to take them out of the water, allow them to cool a little, then peel them to remove the skin. Once you have peeled the tomatoes, slice them into tiny pieces. You can also blend them if you have a blender, but this is the easiest and simplest way I'm showing you of doing this. So cut the tomatoes into tiny pieces before you use them. Slice your gourgets as well. You do not want to have very huge chunks, make them very tiny bits that one can bite easily. And lastly, for the toppings, prepare your onion, your red onion. My onion is quite large, so I'm cutting it into quarters before I slice them. If you have a medium-sized onion, you can just cut it into halves. You do not want to have rings, just cut your toppings into biteable sizes. We are now going to prepare our sausages and our pizza sauce as well. So to this black pot, I'm going to prepare the pizza sauce, and in the silver pot, I'm going to prepare our sausages. So I'm adding oil to the silver pot, then add the sausages to fry them slightly to give them shape because it's hard to cut circular slices of the sausages when they are still not fried. So I'm going to slightly fry them to give them shape. So we are also going to go ahead and start preparing our pizza sauce as our sausages cook. We are multitasking, guys. To the oil, add the garlic and allow it to cook. Fry it until it starts browning, then add your tomatoes, the one that we had sliced up and peeled and sliced up to make the paste. The garlic is now ready. Go ahead and add the sliced up tomatoes. And also add your spices. This is where you add your spices. You will add garam masala, curry powder, and some black pepper, and also salt to taste. Ensure that you do not overdo the spices. Just use very little of the three ingredients of the three spices that we have used, the way I have actually applied them. Add salt to taste. And finally add 1 tablespoonful of tomato paste. Mix to blend everything. Allow them to slightly cook. Then now the pizza sauce will be ready to use. Our sauce is now ready. Turn off the burner and set it aside. Our sausages are also ready. We are not going to fry them all the way, just a little, because we are going to bake them in the oven as we bake our pizza. So we are going to take them out of the oil and dry excess oil using a paper towels, and cut them into thin slices. I ended up using 5 sausages. I'm preparing 2 medium-sized pizzas, so I wanted to ensure that they are enough. We have everything ready, all our toppings. We have our mozzarella cheese that is grated. We have our beef sausages that we've sliced into pieces. We have our bell peppers, we have our gougets, and we have our red onions. So our dough is also ready. 30 minutes later, we are going to put it on our working surface and roll it about, then divide it into 2 equal portions, because I'm intending to make 2 medium-sized pizzas. Then roll them out into pizza shapes, then add our toppings there, then bake. When you roll out your dough, do not do it entirely as you would for your chapatis. Just let it be a bit thick so that it's given the chance to rise, and then press down around the dough at least an inch from the edge. Slightly dust your baking tray and transfer your rolled out pizza dough. Before now, you can add the toppings to it. Transfer it to the tray so that it gives you easy time when you're going to bake. You don't want to add your toppings when the pizza dough is on your working surface. It will make it hard and your toppings might spill over. So just transfer it first, then now add the toppings. And another thing with the toppings, do not overdo it. We will start with the sauce. Remember the pizza sauce that we prepared. Spread it around the rolled out pizza dough. Add some bell pepper. Add the courgette or zucchini, also sparingly, do not overdo it. Add the onions as well. Add the beef sausage pieces. Ensure they are evenly spread out. Every topping, ensure that whenever you're adding it, it's evenly spread out. And lastly, on your top layer, add the mozzarella cheese that you grated earlier. Ensure that it's also evenly spread. This is what you should expect after adding all the toppings. Sprinkle some oil on the surface of the pizza, and for crispy edges, apply oil around the edges as well. I did it off camera, but also sprinkle some salt on your surface of the pizza. Then now it's ready for baking. I'm going to bake it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes, but I'll keep checking it. I repeated the whole process for the other remaining dough, but now let's proceed with this one that we've already placed in the oven. It's baking and it's coming along so well. About 20 minutes later, our pizza is ready and I'm going to take it out of the oven. So this is what you should expect. Your edges should cook and be this brown, and when you look at it, it's properly cooked. Let's give it a try. The edges are as crispy as I wanted them. Try it. So, so yummy. It's well cooked. Thank you, foodies, for watching this far, and thank you for the support and the love. If you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe so that you do not miss all this goodness that we share in this channel. Thank you, foodies. Bye.